I didn't buy a lot of maternity clothes. Actually, being pregnant over the summer, I think, was quite an advantage in that I could just get away with buying some vest tops and some leggings, or like some, you know, shift dresses were quite in fashion anyway, so I could just put a nice loose dress on and look a little bit like a tent, but it was all right. I definitely favoured, there's some vest tops that I got from Topshop that aren't maternity vests. They're just like, well, I wore my old bras to the point where it was getting a bit silly. Like, I couldn't really fit stuff in anymore. So I had a big trip when I went up. I had a girls' weekend with a couple of friends away, and I went in and got myself measured in Marks and Spencer's. Was thrilled with my huge new size, and bought some bras then, and a couple of those that I bought were nursing ones so that they would last me for when the babies came. And when I had the babies, I treated myself to one really fancy nursing bra, which actually in retrospect, like, was really useless. It wasn't very comfortable, it wasn't very practical, and I didn't really need it. Do you remember what it was? It was a hot milk one, I think. I mean, it's nice, but it was really expensive, and I can think now of better things that I could have spent my money on. And actually, my husband went, when I was stuck in hospital, I was like, I don't have enough nursing bras. Oh, do you know what? I've totally lied. I didn't buy any nursing bras before I was pregnant, apart from the one posh hot milk one. Or I'd bought a couple online at Mothercare, but it was really hard to know what size you were going to be when your milk came in. So there I was stuck in hospital with these huge boobs, and like the things that I'd bought online at Mothercare weren't really like fitting in any way, shape or form. So I had the hot milk one that I'd bought, which did fit, and that was okay. So I sent my husband down to the local boutique where I'd bought the first one to get me another one in the same size. It was a different, you know, model number, and it was such a different size. I could have fitted 4 of my huge boobs in those. It was just like this gaping thing, but they wouldn't take it back because it was underwear. So it wasn't until I got out of hospital that I went online at John Lewis and bought some ones that fitted. Longer vests, and a friend of mine who was pregnant recommended them to me, and they were brilliant because the problem with normal vests is that they're too short, and so your belly sticks out at the bottom. So these were perfect for that. I had a couple of... I bought some jeans with the side stretchy panels. I didn't get on with those at all. I found them really uncomfortable, and basically as soon as you sat down you bared your bum. It wasn't attractive in the least. The best things that I had were some like yoga style tracksuit bottoms, and I got some maternity skirts from Gap, some denim skirts, and well, they were 2 of the same skirt. They were a long knee-length denim skirt with an elasticated belt, and one of them I kept as knee-length, and the other one I customised, and because I'm a short, ripped denim skirt girl, chopped it off short, like made it look all tatty and aged with a bit of sandpaper and stuff, and that was what I pretty much lived in, and still do, actually, still live in that skirt. But everything was a bit like prim. I'm not really prim. Topshop was the best I could find, unless you wanted to spend a fortune. But yeah, it was all just a bit like, why do I have to wear things that are high-necked just because I'm pregnant? I've got boobs for a change, I'm going to get them out.